Alright, so this is a quadruped chin tuck. What I'm doing here is putting a band around my head. This band is going to give me some additional resistance, and now I'm going to resist against the band. So in this position, what I'm going to be doing is pushing away with my scapula, and so as I'm protracting and rounding my scapula, I'm tucking my chin in. You can see how this band adds some additional resistance for me to pull against. And then I'll come back, and then go back and forth. You can choke up the band if you want to apply some additional resistance by moving up higher, or you can loosen it up. If this is too difficult for you in entirety, you can just take the band off and then apply it without any resistance, where you're here and just doing the chin tuck like this. But make sure to stay strong in the scapula as you do this. Don't let the shoulder blades sag like this. You want to stay strong.
So we're going to break this exercise up into 3 distinct parts. The first part is going to be lifting the head up and maintaining a chin tuck. So you're going to be starting in kind of this extended position. So the first step is going to be lifting the head, eyes down, gaze down. After we achieve this position, we're then going to be thinking about lifting just our upper chest up. We don't want to lift the whole chest up, don't want the rib cage to come up too. So we're going to think about drawing a line from your rib cage to your pelvis. Tighten at the core, keep that down. We don't want movement to come from the low back, we want it to come from the mid and upper back. So again, step 2, step 1, chin tuck, step 2, upper chest lift. Once I maintain this position, I feel comfortable, and then with my hands out in a Y position, kind of like doing the YMCA, thumbs up, I'm going to then lift my arms and elbows off the ground.
For this exercise, you're going to lay on your back, looking up towards the ceiling. And first things first, you're going to do a chin tuck. So keep this chin in the entire exercise. Now you're going to lift up, and then you're going to rotate to one side as far as you can while maintaining that chin tuck. Don't arch the neck like this. Keep everything strong here. And then rotate to the other side while keeping the head slightly elevated. Return back to looking up towards the ceiling, and then relax. So you don't want to flex your head too much into this position. This is going to make the exercise too easy. You want to barely hover off of the surface that you have here, and then do the rotations as far as you can. So again, laying on your back, chin tucking, bring the arch of the neck down towards the table. For this exercise, you want to do a chin tuck first. So make sure you keep the head looking up towards the ceiling, pull your chin in, keep all the muscles on the front of the neck strong and stiff to keep that chin tuck. When you keep the chin tuck, you want to think about pushing this arch of the neck down into the table. Now, when you have that chin tuck, what you want to focus on is bringing the head up just a tiny bit. You don't want to bring the head up too much, barely hover the head off the floor, and then hold this position. This is really going to challenge the muscles in the front of the neck a lot more. The most common compensation is people lifting up and then falling into this arched position. Make sure to keep these muscles engaged. Stay strong here. Also, don't overflex. This is going to decrease the amount of stress on these muscles, and this is the muscles that we want to be working. For this exercise, you want to lay on your back looking up towards the ceiling. Now in this position, what you want to focus on is bringing the chin in towards your neck. So this is called a chin tuck. Bringing this chin in, making sure the muscles on the front of the neck are activated to pull this in, and you want to decrease the space in the back of the neck. So try to squish something. If you have your fingers here, you want to pretend like you're squishing something back while making sure you stay up towards the ceiling. You don't want to rotate your head down. This is flexing the neck. You want to avoid that. You want to focus on just pulling your neck in. This is the chin tuck motion that you want to stay in. Now hold this position for a few seconds, and then you can relax. You can also put the tongue on the roof of your mouth. This oftentimes helps people find these muscles a little bit easier. So tongue up, and then you're focusing